In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to manage permissions for Microsoft SharePoint, 3 levels. We'll walk through how to control who can view, edit, and administer a SharePoint site using the 3 built-in permission levels: owners, members, and visitors. By the end, you'll know exactly where to go, what each role means, and how to save your changes confidently. First, open SharePoint in your browser and sign in with your work or school account. You'll land on the SharePoint start page where you can see sites you follow or have access to. Choose the site where you want to manage access. If you don't see it right away, use the search bar or the followed and recent sections. It helps to confirm you have the rights to change permissions on that site. If you don't, you won't see all the options we're about to use. Once you're on the site's homepage, look to the top right corner and select the gear icon. That opens the Site Settings menu, which is the central place for configuration options. From that menu, choose Site Permissions. This takes you to a focused page dedicated to who can do what on the site. On the Site Permissions page, find the section labeled Site Sharing. This area controls how access is granted and how sharing behaves for people who use the site. Think of it as the quick way to make sure collaboration is open enough for productivity but still secure. Next, select Change how members can share. This lets you fine-tune what your site's members are allowed to do when they share content. It's useful when you want to prevent oversharing or, conversely, allow teams to work more openly without needing an admin for every invite. Now assign people to the appropriate role: owners, members, or visitors. Here's a quick guide. Owners have full control, including managing settings and permissions. Reserve this for site admins or trusted leads. Members can add and edit content, making this ideal for most contributors who need to collaborate on documents and lists. Visitors have read-only access, perfect for stakeholders who just need to view information. When in doubt, follow the principle of least privilege. Start with the lowest level that still lets someone do their job and only elevate if necessary. Finally, select Save. Your changes take effect immediately. It's a good practice to let your team know if their access level has changed and to document what you updated for future reference. That's it. You open SharePoint, navigated to your site, set permissions through Site Permissions, refined sharing behavior, chose the right role, and saved. With these steps, you'll keep collaboration smooth, secure, and easy to manage.